Hi, Jessica Carter here. And turns out some people would call me a health nut. I like to think of myself as keeping everything in balance, and I'll let you decide. It's fine if you want to call me a health nut or if you think things are balanced. But it really began in 2010 when I was diagnosed with a pretty rare autoimmune disease. The doctors tried everything for about 5 years, including strong steroids and taking my spleen, but they could not get my blood work into the normal range. So during that time, I tried tons of things on my end. I was getting my blood drawn every 3 months. And so I tried cutting gluten. I tried adding antioxidants. I tried being a vegetarian. All these things on my end to see if I could help my body because obviously it was crying for help. And it turns out after 5 years, I was able to put my autoimmune disease into remission with natural products, with all things that came from nature, which is pretty amazing. I've still been in remission for about 8 years, and I'm super passionate about health. So I think when people have had their health taken from them, they don't want to go back to that place. And so I'm constantly reading, taking courses, trying new things to maintain this healthy lifestyle. And in that process, I came across epigenetics, and I'll go into more about that later. But for now, I just want you to know only 20% of our health is genetically determined, the rest is lifestyle. This is beyond exciting to me because let me tell you about my grandparents. Three of my grandparents died with cancer. Two were very young, and one was fairly young. And my fourth grandparent, my sweet grandma, she has been in the nursing home with dementia for over 14 years. And I don't want any of that. I don't accept any of that in my life. So only 20% of our health is genetically determined. The rest is lifestyle. 80% is lifestyle. So join me on here as I give you tips on how to really focus on metabolic health. This includes sleep, nutrition, that's including supplements, movement, reducing toxins, stress management, and so much more. But those are the main ones. I don't want to make it too difficult. As you can see, sometimes people put it as the pillars of health. I really like the health triangle. It really simplifies it into physical, mental, and social. So I'll keep things super simple on here. We'll break things down one on one. And the coolest thing is when we focus on metabolic health, we not only increase our lifespan, we not only live longer, but we also increase our health span. And the health span is the portion of life that's experienced without disease or disability. So think about my grandma right now. She's had a 14-year gap in between health span and lifespan. I don't want that. I want to be healthy all the way up till the day I die, and I'm going to do everything in my power with balance. Super simple tips to make sure that happens. So when you picture yourself in your 70s, 80s, and 90s, maybe even 100s, what would your dream scenario look like? Usually it's like fishing with grandkids or traveling with grandkids, but whatever that is, will you just take a second, maybe after this, and just think about what is the ideal life in my 70s, 80s, 90s, or 100s? And then I'm here to tell you it's achievable. Vitality, health, and wellness is within reach. Thank you so much for joining me on your Metabolic Reset, and I will see you soon.